Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Smart English Hub. I'm Mia, and I'm so happy to be here with my good friend Alex. How are you doing today, Alex?
Hi, Mia. I'm doing really well, thank you. It's great to be back, too. I had a very nice morning, had some coffee, and now I'm ready to talk about something exciting. How about you?
I'm great, thanks. The weather is lovely today, so I feel very positive. And I agree, today's topic is very exciting. We are going to talk about something many people love, something that lets us see new places and learn new things. Can you guess what it is?
New places, new things. Are we talking about traveling? That's one of my favorite topics. I love to travel and explore. It makes me feel happy and gives me so many new experiences. I think it's a wonderful thing to discuss today.
You got it, Alex. Today we're talking all about traveling in English. It's a great topic for our English learners because you can use so many useful words and phrases. So let's start with a big question. Alex, what is your favorite place to visit? Maybe a country or a city that you really love?
Oh, that's a tough question because I have visited many amazing places. But if I have to choose just one, I think my favorite place to visit is Italy. I really love Italy. The food is incredible, the history is so rich, and the people are very friendly. I especially love the city of Rome. There are so many old buildings like the Colosseum and beautiful churches. Walking around Rome feels like stepping back in time. I enjoy eating pizza and pasta there, and of course, gelato. I always feel so happy when I'm in Italy. The atmosphere is just wonderful.
Wow, Italy sounds amazing. Rome is a beautiful city, I agree. I have seen many pictures, and the food sounds delicious. I also love trying new foods when I travel. Do you often go to Italy, or was it a special trip?
I have been to Italy a few times, actually. The first time was a special trip for my birthday, and I loved it so much that I went back again with friends. Each time was different, but always very enjoyable. Last time we rented a car and drove through Tuscany, which is a region with beautiful hills and vineyards. That was a truly special experience, seeing the countryside. It was very relaxing and peaceful. We stopped in small towns and tasted local wines and cheeses. It was fantastic.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. Driving through Tuscany, I can almost imagine it. It sounds so relaxing. For me, my favorite place to visit is a small town near the ocean. I love the beach, the sound of the waves, and just feeling the sun. It's a perfect place to relax. So let's talk about travel habits. When you travel, Alex, what do you usually do? Do you plan everything, or do you like to be spontaneous?
That's a great question, Mia. When I travel, I usually plan some things, but I also leave room for spontaneous activities. For example, I always book my flight and my hotel in advance. This makes sure I have a place to sleep and a way to get there. But once I arrive, I like to walk around and discover new places by chance. I don't usually make a very strict itinerary for every single hour. I like to see how I feel that day and just go with the flow. I might decide to visit a museum, or sit at a cafe and watch people, or maybe just go for a long walk. It depends on my mood. What about you?
I see. That sounds like a good balance. I am a bit more of a planner, I think. When I travel, I usually make a list of places I want to see and things I want to do each day. I like to have a clear idea. But I also agree, sometimes it's nice to just relax and not follow a strict schedule. Do you pack light or do you bring many things?
Oh, I try to pack light, but it's not always easy. I usually bring one big suitcase and a small backpack. I try to only pack clothes that I can mix and match. But I always bring a camera because I love taking photos of new places and special moments. I also bring a good book for the flight or for relaxing in the evenings. And of course, comfortable shoes are a must for walking a lot. I learned that lesson the hard way. It's important to be comfortable when you're exploring new cities. I also always pack a universal adapter for my phone charger. That's very important.
Comfortable shoes are definitely important. I learned that too. Nothing ruins a day of sightseeing like uncomfortable feet. So, we've talked about favorite places and travel habits. Now, let's talk about why we love traveling. Alex, why do you love traveling? What makes it special for you?
I love traveling because it opens my mind to new cultures and new ways of life.
It's not just about seeing famous places. It's about meeting new people, trying new foods, and hearing different languages. It makes me feel more connected to the world. Also, it helps me relax and forget about my daily worries. When I travel, I feel free and happy. I can learn so much from visiting different countries. For example, I learned how to cook a special dish from Thailand, and I learned some words in Japanese. These experiences are very valuable to me. They make me a more well-rounded person. Also, seeing beautiful nature like mountains or oceans is just breathtaking.
That's a beautiful answer, Alex. I totally agree. I love traveling because it helps me understand different people and different cultures. It makes the world feel smaller and more friendly. And it's true, you learn so much without even trying. You pick up new words, new customs. It's like a real-life lesson. Plus, it creates amazing memories with friends or family. These memories last forever, long after the trip is over. It's a wonderful way to spend time together and create bonds.
Exactly, Mia. Those memories are priceless. I often look at my travel photos and remember all the fun I had. It brings a smile to my face. Sometimes when I feel stressed, I just think about a past trip and it helps me relax a little. Travel gives us stories to tell and experiences to share. It truly enriches our lives in so many ways. It's not just a holiday. It's an education, a way to grow as a person.
That's so true. It's more than just a vacation. It's an adventure for the mind and the heart. So, before we say goodbye, let's quickly recap some useful phrases we used today. Alex, can you help me with that?
Of course. We talked about my favorite place to visit, and then you can add a country or a city. For example, my favorite place to visit is Italy. Or, my favorite place to visit is a small town near the ocean.
Great. And we also used when I travel to talk about our habits. Like, when I travel, I usually plan some things, or when I travel, I usually make a list. This helps explain what you do. And finally, to explain why you like it, you can say, I love traveling because. For example, I love traveling because it opens my mind, or I love traveling because it helps me relax.
Those are very useful phrases for anyone learning English. Try to use them in your own conversations about travel. Practice makes perfect, and these phrases are simple yet very effective to express your thoughts and experiences.
Definitely. We hope you enjoyed our chat about traveling today. It was so much fun, Alex, as always. Thank you for sharing your wonderful travel stories and insights with us.
It was my pleasure, Mia. I always enjoy our conversations. And to all our listeners, thank you for joining us on Smart English Hub. We hope you learned something new and feel more confident talking about your travels in English.
Yes, absolutely. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next time on Smart English Hub. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Happy travels.